Now, on that topic, the number two issue that people are talking about is the economy. How do we get people back to work, and what can you do at the state level to encourage job growth?
Well, I've got an innovative idea, and I come at it, I'm not a policy wonk. I haven't been in the legislature. I'm not the incumbent, okay?
Yeah.
I'm like a lot of the folks that are probably watching this show. I'm a businessman, I'm a private person, and so I don't have all the government answers, but I look at it from a business approach.
Mm-hmm.
And one innovative way is, rather than coming in and just saying the usual, hey, we need to cut taxes, which I would agree with that approach, but it just seems to me like an approach that doesn't really target what our need is. What our need is to get our folks back to work. So I've come up with a proposal whereby we would create a tax credit based on the employer hiring new employees.
Mm-hmm.
The way that it would work, and it would be over a period of time, either a 3-year period or a 5-year period, we would baseline the employment of at each employer. So if, in our case, we have 34 employees. So when this was enacted, our baseline at our company would be 34 employees, and those are all matter of record. For every person that we hire above that number and maintain above that number, we get a tax credit equal to the amount of income tax that employee pays.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a revenue neutral approach. The state doesn't get any additional revenue out of that portion of the program.
Mm-hmm.
But what we do get is we get that multiplier effect, where that person now is off of those unemployment rolls. They're not on Medicaid. They're not getting housing support. They're there's so many of the entitlements that they're on. Rather, they're now an active participant in the economy. They're paying sales taxes.
Mm-hmm.
They're able to afford to pay their property taxes and create economic stimulus in that way. And for every job, depending on what level of job it is, there are spin-off jobs that are created as well. So that's where we need to focus. That's where we're going to really turn things around, is by getting people back to work. So having programs that are a win-win-win, in other words, a win for the state, a win for the company, and a win for the employer, or the employee, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I would like to approach this in a kind of a problem-solving fashion.